Hi, welcome to Abby's Book Reviews. This is my June book haul. I am doing this a few days early and I think I've got one or two that are coming before the middle of June, but I will put those in my July book haul because otherwise I don't think I'm getting anything for July book haul apart from potentially books for Yauk. So yeah, this is a bit of a biggie. I didn't mean it to be this big, but books were on offer. So Witch Wars by Sibel Pounder, illustrated by Laura Ellen Anderson. I got this because I saw something about Laura having illustrated it, and I love her illustrations for Amelia Fang, and it just sounds so cool. So I decided I had to get it, which also meant I had to get the rest of the series. So Witch Switch is number 2, Witch Watch is number 3, Witch Glitch is number 4, Witch Snitch is number 5, and Witch Tricks is number 6. I also really want to get her Bad Mermaids series, but I decided that one series was enough to get at a time. There does seem to be a crossover book, and I think it was for World Book Day this year, which is kind of how I found out about them to start with. But yeah, I also love the Spot Metallic. It's so pretty. Waterstones, exclusive edition of Wondersmith, The Calling of Morrigan Crow by Jessica Townsend. It is so pretty. It has blue sprayed edges. So the first book was dark blue with red sprayed edges, so I like how they kind of alternated it for this one. This is a continuing of the Nevermore series. So cool. Gather the Fortunes by Brian Camp. This is a Crescent City novel, and I got this from Titan. I then discovered it is the second in a series, so I went and bought the first one. So this is book 1 and this is book 2. Book 1 is The City of Lost Fortunes. They're both really pretty covers. I love the colours and I love the font and just like the covers in general, like the little symbols and stuff. So really looking forward to these. These are adult. They are in post-Katrina New Orleans as well. Fantasy at the same time. So should be pretty awesome. I got the Fairy Loot exclusive edition of Finale by Stephanie Garber. It is so pretty. It is this dark, very, very, very dark grey with rose gold. And it's got stenciled edges with black ends. It's a white back. I got the one which is Only Those Who Persevere Can Find Their True Ending. So pretty. For aesthetics and for Bookstagram photos, I found that this wasn't quite as good, especially if you're doing like the 3 together, because it looked too close to Caraval. So I really wanted to get the original copy as well, and this is Waterstones signed edition. It has red sprayed edges and it's red, still looks rose gold or like a bronzy colour. This is red and white, and this one I managed to get a different jacket, which was The Most Magnificent Things Are Worth Living For. So I have 2 out of the 4 special hidden covers. Shipwreckers, The Curse of the Cursed Temple of Curses. That is really hard to say fast, or We Nearly Died a Lot. This is by Scott Peterson and Joshua Pruitt with illustrations by Brian Ajar. This sounds so cool. It sounds kind of like the Jungle River Cruise in Disney / Indiana Jones kind of mixed together for, I think it's meant to be MG as well. And one of my most anticipated books of the year, which is The Library of Ever by Zeno Alexander. This sounds so good. So good. Basically, Leonora's parents have gone off travelling. I'm not sure if it's for business or what, but she gets really bored until she discovers this secret door that leads to like this giant library, and she ends up becoming, I think it's like the 4th apprentice librarian or something. It just sounds so cute, and it's tiny size wise, so I will get through this really quickly, but this was one of my most anticipated books of the year. Last month I got Fear the Stars by Christopher Husberg from Titan, which is number 4 in the Chaos Queen quintet. I didn't have Blood Requiem, which is number 3, so I wanted to get this so that I could then read Fear the Stars. So I now have Blood Requiem by Christopher Husberg. This is book 3 in the Chaos Queen quintet, and it follows on from Duskfall and Dark Immolation. I don't want to say too much because it will give stuff away, but each year that I read these, I'm like, oh, I've completely forgotten everything, and then you go through and you read like the first couple of chapters and everything comes flooding back to you. I love how Christopher manages to weave enough information in to the beginning for you so that you pick it up pretty much straight away. It's really, really good. This is like a group of humans having to like travel across the world to try and save the world. It's, I want to say it's Lord of the Rings-esque, but it's far more magic-y than Lord of the Rings, and their group is a lot smaller. Also, they have a vampire among them. Part of the Book Nerds book exchange over on Facebook, and we did a May exchange, and this is the book I got from my partner, which is The Shadow Queen by CJ Redwine. I really, really wanted to get this because I have The Traitor Prince, so I really wanted to get the books before it. They are all retellings of some kind, so this is a retelling of Snow White, and I love how the end pages are the map of the world. It's just so pretty, and I love the covers as well. So I'm super excited to have this, and hopefully I can get around to the series soon. This literally came out like 2 days ago when I'm filming this. This came out on Thursday, and I went into my local Waterstones and I was like, I'm not sure if you have it in or if it's out yet, but the guy that was in there is one of the guys in there that I know, and he just like turned around and like looked at this trolley and there were 4 copies of this on it. So he was like, is that it? And I was like, yes, that is exactly what I want. So he went over and grabbed it for me, and then we had a joke about how I haven't read the other 2 that I've gone in and got yet. But yes, so this is Ghost of the Shadow Market by Cassandra Clare, along with Sarah Reeves Brennan, Maureen Johnson, Kelly Link, and Robin Wasserman. So this is part of the Shadowhunters world, and it is set in the Shadow Market, which we learn about in Lady Midnight for the first time. But I didn't realise that it's kind of based around Brother Zachariah or Jem Carstairs. So I am so excited to have more about Jem, because having read Infernal Devices recently, I adore Jem so much. I love Tessa and Will as well. But yeah, I am so excited to have more of Jem. I managed to get hold of This Lie Will Kill You by Chelsea Pitcher. I saw this in Waterstones. It was on a buy one get one half price table, but it was cheaper on Amazon. I know I'm like killing Waterstones, but yeah, I'm sorry, Waterstones. This sounds really, really good, and I really liked One of Us is Lying, so I'm really looking forward to this. I haven't read many YA mystery thrillers. I do enjoy them, and I think I always have enjoyed them. Like, I always used to read them when I was little, and I always used to watch like murder mystery crime dramas, and I still do. Part of the like intrigue and trying to work out who it is one of the things that I love. So yes, super excited for this. A Good Girl's Guide to Murder by Holly Jackson. This again is a YA murder mystery thriller, and I got this in Waterstones. It sounds so good. One of my friends, Nikki, has read it I think twice now. She read it for the first time last year and absolutely loved it. She's raving about it at the moment, so really want to get around to this. And then, because I love Paper Fury, I went and got her books. She is just celebrating her first anniversary of 1,000 Perfect Notes coming out, so I had to go get it, and I am so excited to finally have my hands on this and to finally read it because of how much she goes on about it over on Bookstagram. So yeah, really excited to have this. And the same with The Boy Who Steals Houses, by Paper Fury or C.G. Drews. This just sounds so cute. She said it's kind of like a Goldilocks retelling, and Sam and Avery just sound so cute. I also love the spot gloss on this with all the keys, and I love that it's got a yellow spine. I don't have many yellow books, so having this partially yellow is amazing. And this sounds so cute, and she's just celebrated it being out for 2 months. So, as I said, it is a lot of books for June, but as I also said, I only have 2 more books on pre-order. One is Harry Potter House Edition for Prisoner of Azkaban, and one is October Man by Ben Aaronovitch. Otherwise, I have no more books on pre-order until August. What? So I kind of wanted to save my pennies for YALC next month. So the only thing I will be buying before YALC is books that I want to get signed at YALC. Please like this video and subscribe to my channel. It means a lot to me. Enjoy the book you're reading, and I will speak to you soon.